Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Spot the Mistake story, inspired by Pango and Friends. Enjoy the story and stick to the end to see if you manage to spot the mistakes. Today's story is The Day the Zoo Froze. Let's begin. It was a bright and cheerful morning at Pango Zoo. The sky was blue. The birds were singing, and the air smelled suspiciously like strawberries and wet grass. Pango was especially excited because today was Watermelon Day. He bounced down the path with a bucket full of juicy slices, enough to share with all his friends. Though, let's be honest, Piggy would probably eat half. "Morning, Bunny," he waved. Bunny was painting near the duck pond, ears flopping in the breeze. "Lovely day for a picnic," she said, adding some pink polka dots to a flower that never had them before. Fox was by the bench, fixing the seesaw. Again. Squirrel was racing in frantic circles because Piggy was already on slice number 3. But then the air changed. Whoosh! A cold gust swept through the zoo, the kind that says, "Your day is about to go sideways." The sky dimmed, the flowers wilted. Somewhere a bird gave up and flew back to bed. And then snow. Snow in summer? Well, that's perfectly normal, isn't it? Giraffe and Zebra were already frozen near the pond, literally. "I can't feel my knees," cried Zebra. "Do you even have knees?" Giraffe replied, chattering like a teacup on a trampoline. Trees turned to icicles, the picnic rug frosted over, and Piggy's pie solid. Which, frankly, might have improved it. Then, from behind a snow-covered bush, 2 eyes peeked out. Penguin. He waddled out slowly, like he knew something, or had just caused it. Everyone followed his gaze. There, glowing faintly in the snow, was a strange, shimmering swirl orb. It pulsed gently. Blue, magical, possibly radioactive. "It's beautiful," whispered Bunny. "Or cursed," muttered Fox. "Probably both." Pango stepped forward. "Only one way to find out," he said, with the kind of confidence that usually leads to disaster. He touched it. Instantly, the orb exploded in a brilliant flash of white light, because that's always a good sign. Everyone flinched, expecting doom, or at least another pie incident. But instead, the snow melted. The grass returned, flowers popped back up. The sun, possibly confused, came out again. The zoo had thawed. "Spring is back," cheered Squirrel as he launched himself into a puddle, graceful as always. Even Fox smiled, though he quickly pretended it was a cramp. That afternoon they all sat together, sharing watermelon slices, still a bit damp, slightly traumatized, but quite happy. Pango looked at the spot where the snowball had been and blinked. It was gone. "Brilliant," he muttered. "Definitely not ominous at all." Then, far in the sky, drifting gently above the hills, a hot air balloon floated into view. "Oh, no," said Bunny flatly. "I'll get my parachute," said Fox. "Next time, they take to the skies. Don't miss the runaway hot air balloon, because floating away helplessly is always a great idea. Now, did you manage to spot any mistakes? There were 2 mistakes in our story today. The first is this scene where Fox was fixing the seesaw. And the second is right here, where Pango's nose was missing. Well, that was it for this story, and we hope to see you on our next story. Goodbye. Oh yes, do subscribe or give us a like if you enjoyed our video.